Hi, my name is Shayla Patel, and I'm a first-year freshman in the Life Design Lab. When I first started this class, I thought it would be a lot easier than it actually was. I just needed to pick out a project that I was interested in doing. But as soon as we started the brainstorming process, I realized I didn't actually know what I was interested in. While my other friends taking this class knew exactly what they wanted to do for their projects, I was stuck at square one. The fact that this class is so different from other classes I've taken in the past was really throwing me off, and honestly, it was scaring me. I'm usually one to follow the rubric and just do exactly what the teacher tells me to do, so the idea of needing to create my own framework was unsettling. I didn't like the idea of not having specific directions to follow, so I started off the year completely lost. In school, there have been many times where I've needed to be independent, but never like how this class made me. While other people were coming up with so many different project ideas and struggling to pick just one, I couldn't think of a single project I was interested in doing. I was stuck in a slump, and I just couldn't think of anything. Almost a month had passed and feedback night was coming up. I was starting to worry because I had nothing to present. In this case, pressure was exactly what I needed to find clarity. I forced myself to stop overthinking and start doing. Fortunately, that method actually worked and I was starting to see some progress. I knew I wanted to do something related to STEM because when I came to the high school, I immediately joined the STEM Academy and the Girls in STEM Club because I've always been interested in STEM-related topics. So I saw these programs as great opportunities. In the STEM Academy, everyone starts out with the same foundation, which is the Integrated STEM course. It's a required class for every freshman, yet even with that requirement, it was impossible to ignore the fact that there were a lot more boys in my class than there were girls. This observation made me start wondering about why that is and how it could become more equal. That night at dinner, I was talking to my family about school, and the Girls in STEM Club came up. My 8-year-old sister asked, "Why isn't there a boys in STEM club?" Her question made me think a lot deeper about why that actually is, and I soon found it to be the drive for my project. This was something that I was genuinely interested in, and I was confident that I could make it into a project. I wanted to find a way to get more girls to continue into STEM careers and to create a better community in the field. With this in mind, my project started coming together and I knew I wanted to follow through with it, but I wasn't sure how. Eager to get started, I thought about my younger sister's question and the fact that maybe other girls her age are curious about this kind of thing too. She's a Girl Scout, and that program is all about building confidence and a stronger community, which were my goals for this project too. As a former Girl Scout, I know how everything works with their meetings and badges, so it seemed like the perfect opportunity. With this idea in mind, I did more research on Girl Scout badges, and I found out that they have a STEM Career Exploration badge. With my mom being my younger sister's troop leader, I decided to ask her about it, and she gave me the idea to run a meeting. My original idea was just to make the lesson plan and teach it to local Girl Scout troops, but my perspective shifted when I was looking through the Girl Scout website and saw the pre-made lesson plans that other leaders typically use when teaching this lesson. The activities included stereotypical girl jobs such as jewelry makers, fashion designers, and bakers, which in my opinion are not STEM related or beneficial. When I saw this, I pivoted to changing my end result from personally teaching a couple troops to giving my lesson plan to other Girl Scout leaders so they can teach it to their own troops. I then decided to do a test meeting with my sister's troops so I could test out the lesson plan before sending it out. This bump in the road showed me that it's okay to change your plan, you just need to stick with it and be confident in it. Fast forward to critique night, I had all of these ideas but nothing actually done. So I brought together what I had and was left with a mess of an excuse of what I've been doing all year, which I was not proud of at all. After this experience, I pushed myself to not get distracted and tried to get this project done. I definitely got the most work done in the time between critique night and exhibition night. This was mostly This was most likely driven by the fear of not having a presentable project like what happened during critique night. After a lot of hard work, I finished everything I needed just in time for exhibition night and the day of the test meeting. So these are some photos from the test meeting, and as you can see, I had a couple of other girls come to help me out. So basically, the Girl Scouts were split into stations and they rotated around, so the other girls just helped me run the other stations. I would definitely say that the girls had a lot of fun at this meeting. Both events went really well, and I finally felt like I accomplished something. After this experience, whenever I get assigned a project for a different class, I always think back to my life design experience. It taught me that I can't save things till the last minute because it will catch up to me in the end. Something else I learned is to be confident in my work. I was still feeling uneasy about how the test meeting went, but after receiving positive feedback from one of the girls' moms, I felt a lot better and a lot more accomplished. By the end of this whole process, I was feeling a mix of emotions. I was proud and relieved that I ended up getting it done, but I was also mad at myself for not taking initiative sooner and saving my work until the last minute. Looking back, the purpose of this class was so much more than the actual project. It taught me skills that were both applied to my project and to real life. I learned many unforgettable lessons, and I will continue to look back at my life design experience. Overall, this class helped me grow and improve so much, and I'm really glad I had the opportunity to take it. Thank you.